Hi, I'm Steve Richardson, author of the book, Become a Better Leader in 30 Days. Today we're going to tackle one of those leadership trait words. You know, there's lots of words that people like to ascribe to leaders. And one of the big words that comes out all the time is the word responsibility. It's a big word, and it means different things to different folks. But to most of us, it means the person that is ultimately in charge. It means the person who is actually going to stand at the end of the line and take whatever the praise and whatever the problems are at the end of the day. It is impossible to be a leader that will be respected and a leader that will be followed if you're unwilling to take responsibility. It's a burden to bear. Most of us have watched presidents in office age as the stress of responsibility for leading a country begins to wear on them. And so if you want to be a leader, you have to decide that you're willing to bear the mantle of responsibility. What do you think that means for you? Well, I know for me, it means that, to use a phrase, that the buck will stop at my desk. It means that if something goes wrong, I will accept the responsibility for it. It means also that if something goes well, I can take the credit for that, while also sharing that credit with my followers. A leader that won't take responsibility will lose a follower's trust very, very, very quickly. In fact, this whole concept of taking responsibility is why so many individuals do not want to be leaders. They don't want to be the person who has to make that tough or final decision. They don't want to be the person who is the person that's going to be blamed if something goes wrong. Now, I have a little exercise for you today that I think will be very helpful. On a piece of paper, I would just like you to write down the names of 3 people that you believe have exercised the concept of responsibility very, very well. And as you reflect on those 3 people, do you believe you have behaved that way also? If so, good for you. You are exercising some responsibility. And to be an effective leader, we have to be willing to carry the burden of responsibility. Until next time, you can follow me on my blog, or like my Facebook page, or follow me on Twitter. Thanks.